the top 11 most amazing military rifles around the world. Not all military rifles are built the same. Some are just leagues ahead of the rest, while the rest are only legends. You can use it for defense, hit intended targets from long distances, take down attackers, destroy delicate equipment, and carry out controlled detonations of explosives. Do you want to know which rifle you'd go to war with? If you want to, then you're in the right place. Hey everybody, welcome to the Top 11. Today we're going to go over the top 11 most amazing military rifles around the world. Make sure to watch until number 1 because it's the best rifle in the world that I've seen. Number 11, the SA-80A2 rifle. On top 11, the modern SA-80 is widely favored by any frequent user and is one of the most versatile rifles in the world. The SA-80 is a regular issue rifle for the British Army, Navy, and Air Force. It was first introduced in the 1980s and replaced the L1A1 battle gun. Its action and magazine were placed behind the trigger. The setup allows the weapon to be relatively lightweight, making it easier to operate and use in battle areas such as urban environments. One of the significant features of the SA-80A2 is the bullpup configuration pistol with the magazine and the action placed behind the trigger group. It has a 20.4-inch barrel seated on a frame for a total length of just 30.9 inches. It therefore provides an excellent, effective range from 400 to 600 meters in a compact package. It shoots a 5.56mm round and could use the same magazine as the American M4. Unfortunately, the very first models had problems with reliability. But HECKLER and KOCH made it one of the most reliable firearms ever produced. It is universally loved by everyone who utilizes it frequently, and SA-80A2 is also capable of filling several positions within a rifle team. In 2002, the weapons were upgraded to fix several defects, including the modified bolt, extractor, and hammer assembly, which significantly enhanced the reliability of the guns. Number 10, the AK-47. On top 10, the standard weapon of the Russian ground forces is the AK-47. Perhaps you think first of the atomic bomb, estimated to have killed as many as 200,000 people when the United States dropped 2, but another weapon is responsible for far more deaths, numbering up into the millions. It's the 47. Over the last 64 years, AK-47 has been a legendary rifle choice for many. From the Soviet Army to the terrorists to the drug lords, the main selling point of the AK-47 are its versatility and willingness to take a beating. The rifle has been designed to be easy to use, easy to fix, and reliable. Its most useful and accurate weapon, designed by Mikhail Kalashnikov, built across a 7.62mm round with a muzzle velocity of some 700 meters per second. It had a cyclic firing rate of 600 rounds per minute. It was capable of both semi-automatic and automatic fire, an extended curved box magazine of 30 rounds, a separate gas return tube above the barrel bore a piston that has force back upon firing to activate the mechanisms that ejected the spent cartridge and cocked a hammer for the next round. AK-47 is a widely used and most produced rifle than all famous assault rifles combined. Number 9, M4 Carbine. Replacing M16, this rifle has been used in many theaters of war since the early 1990s. It's effectively a lighter and shorter variant of the M16A2 assault rifle. The M4 Carbine is a lightweight gas-operated air-cooled magazine-fed, selective-rate shoulder-fired weapon with a collapsible stock. It provides better handling of soldiers working in close quarters and the ability to engage objectives quickly and precisely at an extended range, day or night. It's shorter than the M16, so it's called a carbine, and the same 5.56mm rounds are shot from 30-round magazines. This carbine is capable of being fitted with M203 and M320 grenade launchers. The rifle has a variant of firing modes, from semi-automatic to 3-shot burst. Its widespread use of the battlefield has led to recent improvements to the M4A1 variant. The A1 carbines have thicker barrels for precision retention during a continuous burn, improved trigger, ambidextrous safety controls, and fully automatic burn capability. Number 8, the AK-74M. The AK-74 was replaced the legendary AK-47. The AK-47 is a regular Russian ground forces rifle. It was developed in the early 1980s by Kalashnikov, who also produced the iconic AK-47 assault rifle. The AK-74M differs from its venerable counterpart in that it uses the smaller and lighter 5.54mm bullets. It is the most massive service rifle in use in the Russian Army. AK-74M is a gas-powered selective fire weapon. It introduces a new stable, folding polymer frame, as well as an improved bolt and carrier assembly. The rifle is fitted with an advanced muzzle system and a robust smooth dust coat. AK-74M can fire shots in semi-automatic and fully automatic modes. The cyclical fire rate of the rifle is 650 rounds per minute. The muzzle brake improves cyclical fire precision and cuts down muzzle rise and burst recoil. WW3 could be a race to higher military fire positioning. Number 7. Tracking Point Rifles. When building some of the toughest rifles in the world, Tracking Point workers say they've gone through hell. Although not explicitly a single rifle, Tracking Point is an American company that has developed the world's first precision-guided weapons. It is a long-range rifle system that effectively turns rifles into smart rifles, that calculates the range, tracks a target, and gives a firing solution for the user. It adds a HUD that also provides the user with knowledge on things like wind direction, as well as an automatically adapting aiming reticle. As serious shooters know, all of these factors must be taken into account for an accurate shot at great ranges. Once you've tagged the target, the rifle will automatically track its matching the rifle's computed impact point. Then you pull the trigger, and it works out all the details needed to hit the target. It'll allow almost anyone to hit not just 1,000-yard targets, but also ones that are up to 1 mile, 1,760 yards away. What follows next is probably a change in the display, revealing the location where the bullet will manage to get to. In a word, that's impressive. Speaking of the rifle from America, it's not uncommon for people to have a gun. Almost every grown-up can own or carry one. There are many disagreements in America about whether or not the current gun laws are reasonable, but the current President Donald Trump has said he encourages gun owners' rights. Number 6. HECKLER and KOCH 416. Designed by the famous German weapons manufacturer HECKLER and KOCH, the HK416 is one of the best rifles in the world. Whilst it looks ostensibly similar to the American M4, it uses a short-stroke gas piston action. It can fire around 900 rounds per minute. Externally identical to the appearance of the M4, the rifle uses a gas piston operating system internally, not a direct impingement system. This helps the rifle to run cooler and needs less cleaning of the upper receiver. Although it is said to make the front 416 slightly heavy, it fires a standard NATO 5.56mm round. This rifle is a legal issue for the Norwegian Armed Forces and has been selected to replace the FAMAS for the French Armed Forces and was used during the Battle of Passchendaele. This rifle became famous for the one that killed Osama bin Laden in 2011. Number 5. The FAMAS. On top 5, we have the FAMAS. It has a very high fire rate of 1,100 rounds per minute. It is also one of the most notable rifles in the world. FAMAS, or Fusil d'assaut de la Manufacture d'Armes de Saint-Antoine, is also another bullpup-style assault rifle. It is more commonly called l'Éclairant by the French military and has been in use since 1978. Like the SA-80, it has a unique bullpup configuration, and the NATO standard is also 5.56mm round. Manufactured by Giat, the rifle had a total length of 29 inches with a barrel of 19 inches. Nearly a measurement of the gun, the weapon only weighed 7.96 pounds. The FAMAS sighting system consists of the front blade and the rear diopter, adjustable for range and with 2 flip-up openings for good vision and low light conditions. How is it distinct from the other assault rifles? It has radioactive tritium sights for night fighting. It also has a built-in bipod with arms that swivel up and store for the barrel. FAMAS's blowback action gives it higher recoil than other weapons in this category. Number 4. STEYR SSG-69. The Australian-built STEYR SSG-69 can be considered one of the first modern bolt-action sniper rifles in terms of sharpness and accuracy. Since 1969, it has been utilized in many battles in the Middle East and Asia. It right now is a standard sniper rifle for the Austrian Army. The SSG-69 is a remarkable accuracy and is rated most efficient at a range of 800 meters. At a weight of 3.8 to 4 kilograms, depending on the alternative, it is significantly lighter than the Barrett M82, so uses shorter rounds. While most sniper rifles of the time continue to use wood stocks, the SSG opted to use a polymer to eliminate the accuracy effects of wood expanding and contracting with temperature. It is essentially a target police military weapon. Still, with its caliber and inherent accuracy, it lends itself to hunting that requires long-distance shots. The new SSG-08's barrels are cold-hammered, which allows a more rigid and smoother internal barrel, which would cause less friction and is less prone to corrosion. Number 3. The M16. The M16 is the most produced 5.56mm caliber rifle in the world. This rifle, better known as the AR-15, was well ahead of its time when it was first developed. So much so that it was called the Space Gun when it was first released. The U.S. Army was looking for a new assault rifle in the 1950s. It required to be lightweight and chambered for an immediate charge. Armalite soon answered the call and substituted more conventional steel parts with aluminum, and even used fiberglass instead of wood for some parts of the rifle. Ergonomically designed, it had many new features never seen before in a gun of the age. The M16's most distinctive ergonomic features is the carrying handle and rear sight assembly on top of the receiver. It can also mount a scope on the carrying handle and is considered to be very accurate, allowing shooters to take headshots out to 300 meters. It is widely used worldwide with over 8 million units made over the years. This makes it the most produced firearm for its 5.56mm caliber. Number 2. AS-50. The AS-50 is considered one of the most extraordinary sniper rifles in the world. Not only is it long range, but the rifle is exceptionally accurate. It can provide pinpoint accuracy of explosive and incendiary ammunition when necessary. It was specially developed by use by the British Armed Forces and the U.S. Navy SEALs, and used a gas-operated operation. For higher precision and rapid-fire targeting and extended ranges, the AS-50 is built around a gas-operated semi-automatic operation with single rear locking. The rifle is used because of its high firing rate, that's 5 rounds in 1.6 seconds. The high fire rate is primarily due to its floating barrel and the lightweight titanium frame. Not only is it deadly accurate, but is noted for its comparatively small weight. It can be mounted in less than 3 minutes. This weapon can reliably target a range of 1,500 meters. Number 1. The AK-103. This is widely renowned for its stopping power and incredibly reliability. Derived from the AK-74M, the AK series are some of the best rifles in the world. Foremost among is the AK-103 that has excellent penetration and stopping power thanks to it being chambered for 7.62 times 39mm ammunition. It has got its name for its outstanding reliability. While not the most accurate rifle, it will not let an operator down in some of the most critical environmental situations. Like its great ancestor, the AK-47, it is made from simple materials and doesn't need the kind of accuracy engineering other rifles on this list demand. This rifle has been shipped all around the world. It is used by many, including the Indian Army during the wars between India-China border. Including its ancestors, the AK line of rifles is in service in more than 100 countries around the world. Well, that's all for today. Please subscribe to the Top 11 YouTube channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our amazing videos. Check out this playlist of my favorite videos on this channel about some crazy and interesting clips of the best Top 11 videos on YouTube. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.